What's up, guys? Underwater Blunt here signing in, and today we're going to be talking about SFB Games' most recent title, Crow Country. Now, from the moment I saw this game pop up on my storefront, not gonna lie, it kinda gave me a boner. And for some reason, I just had to know what this game was all about. So I went ahead and decided to give it a shot. Now, Crow Country, a theme park that mysteriously shut down 2 years prior, takes place in the year 1990 and puts you in the shoes of main character Mara Forrest. The game really doesn't tell you shit about who she is starting out, but we can assume that she is a 25-year-old police officer, at least according to her police ID we're provided with at the beginning of the game. As we take our purple-haired bird-nosed protagonist on our new adventure, we make our way into the park that seemingly has been abandoned and start our journey. Eventually running into whoever the fuck this kid is, who has apparently been attacked by some unknown creatures while trying to capture them on camera. Like, seriously, where are these kids' parents? As we continue our expedition with Birdnose, it is revealed that Mara's true intentions is to find some filthy rich pay pig by the name Edward Crow, who is the apparent owner of Crow Country. Why does she want to find this dude? Well, this game doesn't really tell you, leaving you in an endless void of questions like the emptiness of my soul.
Some days, it's really hard to just move.
Making our way through the park on our quest to find Edward Crow, we eventually start to encounter these deformed, mutilated creatures that look like someone took your grandma and grilled her on a barbecue and she somehow survived.
What the hell is even that?
Then we are later introduced to Julie Barron, a lawyer representing the plaintiff Aileen Marshall in a personal injury lawsuit case against Edward Crow. Of what we know, the case is revolved around a suspicious attack that happened to Elaine on one of her visits to the park.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
As we continue exploration of the abandoned amusement park, we encounter all sorts of thrilling puzzles, making our way through the different segments. Like Fairy Tale Town, where we got the Little Mermaid and this weird mushroom dude. Haunted Hilltop, where we encounter this dungeon and also this Dracula animatronic that scared the shit out of me. And let's not forget Ocean Kingdom, where we can go on Nemo's adventure, pay a visit to Bubby the whale on a boat ride.
Bubby! You know if I don't get my beauty sleep, I get those nasty barnacles under my eyes. Oh!
And also play some games in this cool arcade, like answering these dumbass questions where the most of the answers aren't even right.
What the f is it?
I don't want to spoil too much of the game for you guys, as the story does get pretty deep, and I think it's worth experiencing for yourself. But I will say, they do have these little cute mushroom dudes that give you upgrades on your weapon.
Oh, and you forgot to mention, there's a wizard bird machine that gives you 10 tips for token. So use them wisely. Just thought you all should know.
In conclusion, this game delivers an excellent story that kept me on the edge of my seat till the very end, even down to the puzzles. And not gonna lie, I really hate puzzles. Like, if puzzles didn't have any haters, then that means I somehow died. But somehow, I actually found these quite enjoyable. The aesthetic of the game was executed brilliantly, and the charm and atmosphere of Crow Country was like no other. It left me wanting more like a crackhead at your local gas station. It gave me the nostalgic feeling of playing an old Resident Evil game, but with a unique take on it that makes it stand out on its own. This has been one of the most enjoyable indie titles I have experienced in quite a while. At the price tag of $20, I'd say it's a reasonable price, but the average running time on this game is about 6 hours to complete, so it's a little short on that end. So if you're not broke, I'd say it's worth the money, but if you're someone living on ramen noodles, I'd say to wait till it's on sale. Overall, SFB Games did a fantastic job with this title, and I myself do believe it's a must-play, and one for the catalog. Underwater Blunt signing out, and that was my review on Crow Country.